is Rachel, and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. And it's been a very long time since I've done a live, and my lives are always just a pop up to say hi, how you doing? Um, yes, it's still summer, and I've got long sleeves on, but that's okay because the tops of my sleeves here are mesh, so it's not really as hot as it may look. Um, but today, that I bring you into my craft room here, such as it is. And I've talked about it before. One time, I accidentally bought. I bought it 2 different times. About the same. They're the same kit. They're Granny Square kits. Simple little Granny Square kits. I can't talk straight today. And they come with four little four little tiny pieces, little skeins of yarn, a hook, no name brand. It just says 5 millimeter on there. Actually, the name brand on the box is called Spark Plug, and it gives directions to make uh, traditional granny, and it also gives directions for a flower granny square. So I thought we could do that, and then it gives directions. Um, well, tells how to do wet blocking your granny squares, but they do say it's optional. How to stitch the granny squares together, do a slip stitch square joining method. Um, okay, they just want to stick together. And then again, it does have a couple of projects. There is a warmer, kind of like a basic headband. Got a granny square ear warmer pattern. So yeah, it's like basically a basic kind of headband. Um, there's also like a little basket. And even just a little eyeglass case. But today, besides making the squares with those 2 kits, this last Christmas, uh, from one of my family members, they gave me this little box Timu yarn, and it came with all kinds of, um, and there was also a lot of like stoppers and my mind is going blank on me today. It came with a lot of other crochet things, but I thought I would, and I did try. I was trying to make something else at one point with the yarn, and I kind of gave up on it. So I'm going to be frogging them, and I will use them in this project as well because it's of similar yarn to what's in those boxes. And I'll make a bunch of squares, and then I were, and it's just gonna be like a little doll blanket, basically. But I thought scissors. I should have been more prepared. I'm sorry. So I do want you to start out with a magic knot. Magic knot. I don't do those. That's not me. I no. Just no. But what I do is I just do it. And then I believe they wanted us to do 8 single crochets in the center. Yes. Do a chain one. Chain one. And in the center, we're going to do 8 single crochets. Now, I like to put my tails in. I like to hide my tails as I go. Some like to sew the tails in later. Not me. I'd rather hide them right away. That way you don't have to worry about it later. There's 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. And then, oh, come on, look to cooperate with the yarn. And then slip stitch into the first one. And it says to cut yarn off and fasten off. So. And again, now I'm pick a different color. I'm going to pick red. And then in any stitch, where you're going to place your next color. And chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now to make these petals, I learned how to do that today. And a lot of you probably already know how to do this, but I'm just learning. Yarn over, put in the same stitch. Got 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go through 3. So you have 4 loops left on your hook. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 and chain 2. And then we're going to start that process all over again. And you're going to do this all the way around. I guess I'm going to use both. I'm just going to use up everything up and make like a little dog blanket. Because it's not really thick enough yarn to make a real big blanket. Hello, hello. A load of those coming in. I know it's a pop-up, but I'm still trying to figure out how to set up a time so I can do these on a regular basis. The only thing is, I mean, a lot of people, I work all the time, so I don't always have the time to do it in the mornings, and there's already a lot of people doing shows in the mornings, and I don't want to step on anybody else's shoes. So I try to be kind for that matter. So I'm just going to do pop-ups when I can. I know it's not exactly the best in most people's ideal, but hey, for now that's what works for me until I can actually set up a time that works, that can be there, be home all the time to do them on a regular basis. Right now, it's just going to be a pop up whenever I can. This is actually kind of fun for me to learn because I know how to do your basic kind of granny, but I've never done one with a flower in the center before. And a lot of you are going, oh, I already know how to do that. I've been doing, well, you know what? Not all of us know how to do that. Some of us are new at this. So, let's see, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, the last one. Last petal. Doo-doo-doo. Last petal. And of course we gotta slip stitch into the last one. Okay. Oh, my book closed on me. Ah. This is hard to do. I mean, not hard to do, but it's hard to this little bitty book to stay in my lap and do this at the same time, and try to keep an eye on and look at you. Okay. Okay, so that's all this. Okay, so they're basically giving the directions on how to make all the petals. And okay, cut yarn, fasten off. That was round 2. Okay. I'm done with the red. Sorry about sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. Sorry about that. On the third round, and I've blue. It's light blue color. And any chain 2 space, touch the new color. Oop. Yep. Leon wants to, there we go. Attach new color, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Says it'll count as a double crochet and a chain 2. Make 3 double crochets in the same space. Okay. There's 1, 1, 2, and 3. And the next chain space, make 3 half double crochets. So we went from using double crochets to half double crochets. Okay, 1, 2, 3. In the next chain space, make 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So we're going to make a corner space, basically. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. So we made our first corner. Repeat step 4 2 more times. Well, here's my question. Why in step 3 is there a half double between that and the corner, but you want us to do step 4 2 more times? I think they want us to do a step 3. So we're going to have to do a step 3 first of all. Oops, that one's supposed to be a half double. It's like they forget to put in steps or to go back or something. I don't know. I did not write this book. So we are going to do 3 half doubles in the next chain 2 space. And then in the next chain 2 space is where we're going to do the 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, and there's our second corner. Then 3 half doubles, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make our last corner here, third corner here. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, one. Okay, I'm going to have to start that one over because that one just does not want to cooperate. Okay, this second set of 3. Let's try that one again because my yarn did not want to cooperate. There we go. 1, 2, 3 half doubles in the center. Like I said, I'm going to cover up my tails. It says to make 2 double crochets in the first corner space, join with a third and starting at, so we're going to need a chain 2 in there somewhere. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. 1. Oh, that's right, because this chain 5 was the 3 with the chain 2. Duh, I almost forgot. And there we have a little bitty square with the flower in the center. That's actually kind of cute. That's actually really cute. And then for the border, they're just doing single crochets all the way around. We'll do it in a minute. But speaking of doubles and singles, in the US, we did double crochets and I use double crochets and half double crochets. Or half price book, being a half bookstore. Just a and I'm open, but that's okay. It's no big deal. Here's my thing, and you. I wanted to make a project the other day out of it, and it wasn't making any sense to me. And then I started to the front of the towards the front of the book, looking through it, see if I missed something. And I was like reading the directions how to make certain stitches. I'm like, okay, that's not a treble, that's a double. That's not a double. What is this? Single. And then, well, I just highlighted it this morning because it caught my eye. When it talks about patterns and charts, and it says UK versus US terminology. Crochet terms can be written with UK or US terms. This means that some stitches have a slightly different name. It's nothing to worry about, and the differences are shown below. And it does give a chart here. And then underneath the chart with an arrow, it says all of the patterns in this book are written in UK terms. I totally missed that, so I highlighted that. So in case I make something in this book that will hopefully catch my eye next time, and I mean, like they call, okay, in UK, a double crochet is a single, in US, a single. Treble crochet, UK, US, double. UK, half double crochet, US, half double crochet. Double treble crochet is a triple crochet. So it's just, they are slightly different terms. So this book uses UK terms, and I've never had a book that used UK terms before, or so I thought. Because, I think I put it up. Put it back up, but yes, here it is. Because this is actually a magazine type book. Let's make essential guide to crochet. Everything you need to know to get started with crochet. I got that one either one of the craft stores here in town, or like either like a Joann's, or maybe I got it at the bookstore, the big box bookstore. But anyway, so no, as I was looking at it, and I don't know if it says it's written in UK, and I didn't catch it, but as I was reading the directions, I was like, that's not double, that's a single. It's double crochet, it looked more like a single crochet, and I'm like, wait, is this book written in UK terms? And so I went to go look in the front, towards the front of this book. I mean, I looked over every page, and I'm still not finding where it says that this book is written in UK terms. And I don't know, maybe I missed it. But if you're a beginner and and you're looking at these beginner books, and one beginner book says to do single, double, and half double, and triple crochet is in US terms, and then you look at another beginner book where they're all written in UK terms, your mind is going, what? Why is this the same, but they're not made the same? They made this, what? That could be, that could just be confusing for a new person who's just learning. Oh, I'm sorry, it's hard to hear. I was probably too far away. I'm doing everything on my phone. So I apologize. Maybe I just need to sit closer. But today I decided to make the granny square, but out of doing a flower inside the square instead of a traditional. And I'm sorry about the buffering earlier. I don't know what happened there. Um, but I just like when I get the chance to, I will do little pop up lives when I can. And I appreciate every single one of my viewers, every single one of my subscribers, which roughly at 260-ish, around 260. And I know I'm just a small channel, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Say hi to everybody that is here, and I appreciate that you came and that you are here and you are watching. And I thank you for the thummies. I need the thummies. You guys, I need thummies. I need all the likes, shares, comments. I'm still trying to reach my first 500 subscribers. I am nowhere near the watch hours for monetization. Nowhere, not even, like I said, I'm only about 260-ish and I need 500. I'm slowly making my way. It's been a rough summer. I would have done more this summer. I had a lot more planned for this summer, but life happened hard. Very hard for our family. With the loss of two family members. One in June and one in July, almost exactly a month from each other. So, been a rough summer. And so now we got to kind of bounce back and, like the old song goes, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Kind of that thing. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have these two. I accidentally bought two of the same box, and so I'm gonna combine those with these yarns that I got from a family member. They're basically like I think they're like a Temu. Actually, one called Handy Handcrafts. And I'm gonna make those little squares and combine them together. Um, maybe do some. We're gonna do some wet blocking, make them a little nicer looking, and then crochet them together, like a little doll blanket. Um, but you can make whatever you would like out of your own granny squares and flowered granny squares. I know a lot of you probably already know how to do that. That was something new that I learned for me. And you can, but I want to wish all of you a very terrific Tuesday and have a very wonderful week. And so just a short little pop-up live. Bye.